Now, in July 2021, after Jacob Zuma's incarceration at the Estcourt Correctional Centre, chaotic and violent unrest and looting broke out in KZN, which also spread to Gauteng. More than 300 people were killed, and infrastructure, business and industry suffered billions of rands in damage. We are now going to cross over to Simphiwe Makhanya and Ayanda Mhlongo, a special broadcast we're doing this morning coming out of KZN, I think mostly in KwaMashu, and this is focusing in on 1 year since the July riots. But let's cross over to Simphiwe first. Simphiwe, talk to us about exactly where you are, and a year later, life, what's it like there? Morning to you.
Good morning to you, Leanne. Good morning to the viewers as well of Morning Live. Well, certainly today marking that year anniversary since the unfortunate events unfolded here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, which later on escalated to the province of Gauteng, where we saw those violent protests, which erupted across different parts of these two provinces. The cause of that, of course, as you said in your introduction, Leanne, was the incarceration of former President Jacob Zuma. But in terms of where we are, Leanne, we are in KwaMashu, Bridge City to be precise. So this is one of the, shopping centers that was badly damaged during those, looting incidents which, took place in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. And you'd recall that 2 days later, to be precise, on the 16th of July, the President of South Africa, His Excellency President Cyril Ramaphosa, led a delegation of ministers visiting this particular mall, where he was briefed about the extent of the damage that has been suffered by many people who live in this area. Businesses in particular, are still counting the cost. I can certainly tell our viewers, Leanne, that of the many shops that were inside this shopping, center, many of them are still not operational. To be precise, just one, food outlet is operational of the many, very, crucial shops that were being used by the community of KwaMashu as well as Inanda. But of course, Leanne, as we mark this 1 year anniversary, there are still a lot of questions that have to be answered in terms of what lessons can be learned from the July unrest, which basically brought the country on its knees, costing the economy of this country billions of rands. But I suppose the most, crucial aspect of it was the loss to human life, with over 300 people, declared dead as a result of the July unrest here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal as well as Gauteng. We are going to be engaging with various stakeholders this morning just to get a sense from them of the extent really of the progress that has been made in terms of trying to rebuild the infrastructure as well as businesses that suffered, immensely during that period. And of course, we do know, as you drive around Leanne, the province of KwaZulu-Natal, many of the shopping centers and shopping malls that were affected by this unrest are still not fully operational. Some of them are partially operational, while some are just completely, shut down, like the one mall that is behind me, which is Bridge City Mall. But of course, I'm not going to be alone in this podcast. I'm going to be joined by my colleague, Ayanda Mhlongo, who's going to be helping us to unpack this very crucial, period in the history of South Africa. It's back